Hey, what's going on, gang? It's Horace with another quick video with the purpose of trying to help you make money selling on Amazon. And as you can see by the background, I was once again at one of my favorite stores, Ollies, doing some retail arbitrage. If you don't know what that is, that's where you go into a retail store, you buy retail, and you turn right around and sell that product for retail on Amazon. So on this trip, I made some solid deals and I actually had a couple of smash hits. I want to share that with you. So let's delve right into it. This is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace. Let's go. Okay, guys, real quick. I'm going to try to make this video quick for you. I say that all the time and then I end up yakking away. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, we just did a quick shopping thing at Ollie's. Not long. But let's take a look at the few items that I got, and then what we'll do is we'll take the little inventory of what we got, then we'll go sit at the controls, and then we'll see how we did using our charts and everything. So the first thing you'll notice is a bunch of Stay Free Ultra Thin pads for women, and I'm really not into that, but you let the numbers do the talking. You don't really, you let the market kind of dictate what you're getting. So don't get caught up in what you got. Now, trust me, I really wasn't all that thrilled about dealing with this at the at the register, checking out, but whatever. I got this many because this is going to be a bundle. Remember, bundling is a great way to get into this stuff and kind of eliminate your competition because it is more work, but the work pays off. That's how life works. You know that. And you'll see that I ended up paying $2.29. That's before tax. So when we get at the controls, you'll notice I factor in the tax. I got these little whistling tea kettles from Mr. Coffee. Now that is a brand that requires approval. So if you're not approved for that, hey, you just move on. I wasn't approved for it all the time either. Got those for $9.99 each. Let's see what else we got here. This Dial C Minerals Enriching body wash. I don't remember if that was a bundle or not. We'll see when we get at the controls, but $2.99 each before tax. Couple of books. Now, I grabbed this one because I know quinoa, if you don't know what that is, that's a type of grain it's grown in popularity with Americans turning to veganism and vegetarian and that kind of stuff, looking for alternative healthy grains. I actually eat it myself, but I did a quick scan to see what it was doing, and the book was only basically $2, so we'll see how that works out for us. And what else? Fuss-free entertaining with just 4 ingredients. When it comes to books, stay away from novels, that kind of stuff, because you're not going to make any money with that. It has to be some type of instructional. It's got to be informative. Textbooks, cookbooks, manuals, things that can be referenced and someone would want to keep and they would see it as an investment. Nobody looks at a love story as an investment. So, and then finally, we got a curling iron. Actually, what did I pay? I don't think I got the price on that. Oh yeah, $1.99. And then, so with the curling iron, what's the price on that? I don't see it on. Oh, here it is. $7.99. And then one more curling iron, some type of hair waiver. And that one is $7.99. I tell you, listen up, guys. These types of products, anything for women's hair, doing their hair, that is going to be great. Those sell, and they just, any of those you can get a good deal on. Trust me, those will sell. They don't sit very long. All right, so let's get over to the controls and see how we did. Oh, one more thing, guys, I forgot to mention. If you notice, hiding back here, let's see what we got here. Hiding back here are, let me see, it looks like 2, 4, 6, 8 of these blue coffees, and I'm not going to be able to sell them. Why? Because I ordered them, and look at the expiration date has already passed. Now, let me tell you, I got these from Target. That's a great place to find deals. And this is important for you to know, because sometimes people freak out like, okay, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to sell these. What do I do? All you do, assuming you got these online, you go into your orders, you request a refund. And trust me, I've had to do this a number of times. This is no problem. You go through the procedure to get a refund. And after you go through the procedure, you put your reason why. Target says, hey, don't even bother sending them back. We'll issue you a full refund. Keep them. And then you can do whatever you want with it. You can use it. So some things, if you happen to also sell on other platforms, you can sell them there. Amazon's not going to let you sell something with an expired date. Other platforms might. For example, in other examples, it may not be perishable items. You may buy something and then later find out that Amazon won't allow you to sell it for whatever reason. Maybe it's restricted or whatever, and you can sell those items on other platforms, or you can return them. And even when it's not perishables, there are times where big box stores would just say, you know what, don't worry about it, just keep it. So I just wanted to throw that in there, and I had these up here to show you that, and then I forgot. Okay, guys, let's get into the video real quick. So the first one we're looking at is the Remington Wrap to Wave Ceramic Hair Styler, and I got it pulled up here, and the first thing you'll notice is it is currently unavailable. That's a good thing. Why is it a good thing? Because when you look, you've got a good amount of views. You have a good amount of reviews, I meant to say, and you got a good amount of stars. It's not the best, but this product did sell. So if you look at the keeper chart, there's not much on there. So, and you're going to notice if you've been using Keeper for any amount of time, you notice they're not giving as much information. Now, there's not going to be much on this listing anyway, because it's been out of stock for who knows how long. But one of the guys in our community kind of let us know, if you remember, that I don't know if Keeper went to a paid program or something, but whatever the case, he linked, and I talked about it in another video, and he talked about this Helium 10, which I'm going to use here for a second half. That runs in the background just like any other widget, if you will, or extension is what it really is. But you can kind of see what's been going on with that if you follow along the chart. Now, what I want to do, I'm going to click on X-ray, and you'll see they're showing an average price of $68.15. So that's the price we're going to start out with. We got plenty of room to lower it if we need to, but let me see. I have to put that in there. I had these done, but I'll just have to put that in there. Okay. So, yeah, so I paid $8.47, and if we go with that price of $68.13, we would make a profit of $44.12, and that'd be pretty good. You're talking about a 65% return on investment, which is really good. We may not get that, but we've got room, and that just kind of gives you an idea of my thought process and how I set the price. So moving on, we have the Remington 2 wet to wave styler, and you can see Amazon has that. I don't know how many they have. It's not showing for some reason. I'll try to refresh that real quick. Maybe it'll show, maybe it won't. Okay, it didn't. Let's see. Take that ASIN, stick it into the calculator. And so I decided to go with $24.99. Now, I want you to look at something here. You've got Amazon. They're doing their thing. But if you hover over, they're selling about 7 a month, basically, are going out. But then again, you got Amazon selling 8 a month. You got other people selling in the new column 7 a month. So we're more focused on the new column. But 2 days ago they sold one for $15.64. So they are selling. Now if you look, you've got this guy only has 6 left. We're not seeing anything here. But look at your ratings here. This is significant. You've got 172 ratings, you've got 86, you've got 11. That's a real big indicator on as far as how much experience the seller has. You get down here and look how many ratings this guy has. He's been around a while. Now, of course, he's not FBA, but still, he's holding out at $24.99. Trust me, if he's got this many ratings, he knows what he's doing. Sometimes, actually, he is going prime. He's only got 4 left, but sometimes you want to kind of look at what the big boys are doing, and if you want to grow up, you got to start emulating what some of the pros are doing. Not all the time, because you may not have the patience or the ability to wait, but if you can, trust me, you don't have over 6,000 ratings because you're an amateur. All right. And if I went in at that price, I'd make $7.43, and I'm positioned to wait it out. So we'll see how that works. The next one is the Dial Sea Minerals Enriching Body Wash. Now that's a pack of 3, so you'll have to bundle that. And you can kind of see, not doing many a month. Let's see. Actually looks like 28 days ago one sold for $19.43. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought that. Maybe I saw something different, and that'll happen. So at that point you can return the product or see what happens. I'll just hang on to it, and I chose to go in at $21.99. Still not going to make much, $2.57. But you got to remember, when you go and do retail arbitrage, you're walking into a store, and even if a particular product only makes you a couple bucks, that's part of the entire trip. You know what I mean? The entire excursion, if you will. So whatever I was thinking at that moment, I thought, you know what? People use body wash. So that's where I'm at with that. And then the next one would be this book, the Quintessential Quinoa Cookbook. Now remember, I was telling you, quinoa is a type of grain, and it's really popular right now. Sometimes when you buy books, you can go for what might be currently in. So quinoa is a big buzzword, especially with your vegan movement, your vegetarian movement going on. People looking for healthy alternatives. Amazon has it, and they only have 2 left. You got about 7 moving per month. And let's see where I decided to jump in at. I decided to jump in at 16.21. So I'm thinking these guys only have one left each. Amazon only has two. They're gonna run out here pretty soon. You may sit on it for a month, but if you just chill at that price, I could make $4. All right. So moving on, another book, fuss free, entertaining with just 4 ingredients. That's a book that somebody would be interested in. Now you'll notice there are no Prime on this, and everybody's around $70. Let's see, they're moving about 7 a month, and let's see, one day ago they sold one for $70.79. So for that reason, I decided to jump in at $70.79, and if that sells at that price, I'd make $50.98. So you see how, you might have something very low end like the body wash, but then you already had a couple with the one hair care product, the curling iron or whatever. You got a book that could more than make up for what you might end up sitting on. Okay, most things, if you use the system, they will eventually sell. So, and when you sell some big items, that allows you the freedom to kind of let some other items kind of go their course until they sell. So now here's something I want to point out. This says inventory alert. Amazon may have sufficient inventory levels of this ASIN. That is impossible, because that refers to FBA before you go attempt to send it into Amazon. No one else has it FBA. So sometimes you'll get a message like that. Just kind of don't worry about that too much. Let's see what else. Oh, our Stay Free Maxi Pads. Now, let me see if I can get in there. Now, here's what I want to show you. Here's a case where you have a product, and then when you go to list it, there's all kinds of listings with different assortments, different bundles. I mean, here's a bundle of 4, here's a 6-pack, 2-pack, 3-pack. Which one do you go with? Well, that's a decision you have to make. Sometimes I'll do various bundles just to see how things work, but just to get an idea of what I'm looking at. Okay, here's a 2-pack. I'm looking at how many are selling a month. In this case, the 2-pack is selling 4 in a month. You've got just a regular single moving 4 in a month, and then you got a 6-pack moving about 6 in a month. And those are the only ones that I chose to look at. But when you stop and you think about it, okay, let's start plugging them in and see what kind of money you would make. Okay, now this is a 2-pack. So if you jump in at $21.95 on a 2-pack, and why did I choose that price? Let's look at what everybody's doing. Of course, we're interested in Prime, and it looks like this is about where everybody is. So if you jumped in right there, you would make $7.92, of roughly $8, and that's a 2-pack. So obviously you'd be making about $4 each. Now, then you move on. Let's see. And you've got just the regular single, and those are going for $14.99. So if you went in at $14.99, you'd make roughly $6 and almost 50 cents instead of $4. So I might decide to go with the singles just because it may take me a little more time to move them, because now I'm not bundling, but at the end of the day, I'm making more per unit. So it just depends on what's more important to you. Same thing. If we look at the 6-pack, and I would probably go with the 55. Let me see. What did I go with? I gotta put the weight and everything in there. If I recall, it was about 65 ounces. That was about 7, 4, and 4. And then, yeah, I think I went, well, we'll say, since this guy has 19 and you're only moving 6 a month, you probably just want to jump in with him. But then again, you would be the only prime. So you got to consider that. Now, you have an advantage. So you got to remember that. But just hypothetically speaking, for this case, $54.80. About 50 cents for me to bring it in. And let me see here. The 2-pack. And I'm doing $2.43 each, and that's with tax for me. So for 3, I'm gonna do $7.29. So, you know, I would, wait, no, that's not right. That is not right. That was times 3. That should have been times 6. So if we double that, $14.58. If I got that right. Jim will tell me, because half the time he's asking me, do I need glasses, because I'm screwing this up on numbers, but he'll let me know. So anyway, 28.18 is what we would make divided by 6. And so we end up doing 470 each if we round up. So that's something to consider, because now per item you're making, and this is a 6-pack, per item you're doing a little bit more than what you were going to make. Let me double check that. 14.58 divided by, oh no, I did that wrong. Okay, so you're only making 243. Wait, no, that's wrong. Hold on, I'm looking at the cost that I paid. See, this is why I know Jim is going to get on me about this. Divided by 6. Yeah. So as I was saying, you're actually doing a little bit better with a 6-pack than you would do with single. So in that case, I might decide to go ahead and go with the 6-pack, move more, and get them on out of here. And they're doing about the same. Plus, you would have the advantage of being the only FBA on that particular listing. So you see how this plays out and how you make decisions. That's what it's all about, knowing how to make decisions. So moving on to the last product, guys, we have a Mr. Coffee stainless steel whistling tea kettle. Anything dealing with coffee, anything dealing with tea, whether you can get tea bags, coffee grounds, K-cups, or the equipment to brew them. Americans love that type of stuff. That stuff just moves. Now, Mr. Coffee is a gated brand, so if you can't get in it, hey, move on. Eventually, you will get in it. But for the purpose of this, let's see if I can get this to load. We'll stick the ASIN in there, and we decided to go $34.99. And why do we do that? If we look at all the Prime, which is our competition, I might have been thinking, let me see, average 22. I might have been thinking, well, he only has one left. This guy's back ordered. This guy's back ordered. And look at, they're back ordered until towards the end of this month. I'll have mine in a couple of days. Well, depending on which warehouse they have me shipped to, but most likely I'll have it in before them, and I might be able to sneak in and get them. And at that price, I could make $12.41. Now I may have to adjust it. You do things like that, and there's different ways you can kind of monitor it. You know, if it's not looking like it's moving, Amazon will send you a notice saying, hey, this is a slow moving product. Maybe you want to adjust your price. Some people use auto repricers that'll automatically adjust based on certain algorithms or, you know, situations that you put into the system to tell it what to do. But yeah, that's how I went through that batch, and how we run the numbers in order to set our prices and get the listing in. Okay, guys, that's going to conclude this video. Hope you got some value from it, and if so, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so that you can be notified whenever we come out with new information. Now, guys, this is going to be significant, especially now. You're going to notice we have a new segment called Jump On It, and that is just what it is. It's me at work, out in the field, out at the store, and I say, you know what? Let me take a moment right on my laptop and see if I can find a deal to share with you. This is for your benefit, and the only way you're going to know is if you are signed up and you hit the bell notification, because these are deals that you're going to have to jump on them right then and there. This is real time. So the benefit to you is you're getting a free lead. Remember, in order to be successful, it's all about buying. How do you buy? You have to find the deals. Now you have an ally, a friend, someone that's going to actually help you find the deals and tell you, here's a good deal that you can jump on right now, but you got to jump on it. So please take a moment and make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, leave comments. Let me know. Guys, I need to know if you're jumping on it. All right. If you subscribe today, leave me a comment that just says jump on it. That way I know who's serious about doing this and who's not. If you're serious about getting started in this business, then it is imperative that you sign up, that you subscribe, so that we can start working together. Remember, you don't have to do this by yourself. Okay. Are you into personal development? Then you already know what I'm about to tell you. You've heard it 1,000 times. You are the sum of the 5 closest people that you spend your time with. Go ahead and subscribe and let this community become some of the people that you associate with, like minds, so that you can go places. We're going to do it together, guys. Also, take a moment, sign up for the 12 module video course. Free, cost you absolutely nothing. Jim, show them what it looks like. You can get that at whattosell@amazon.com, or onlineinternetprofits.com. They both go to the same place. Take action, guys. That's what this channel is all about. And thank you once again for your time. This is What to Sell on Amazon. I'm Horace. I'm out.
Oh, yes.